So, dude, as far as your company goes, like you're at a place now where you've sold a good portion of it, majority of it, and then where's that leave you in the mix?
So as you heard me earlier, like I'm not a planner or a thinker. I'm a doer, right? And that's really great for a startup and getting things up and going. But as a business scales and it turns into lots of administration, it requires a total different skill set. And I know where my skill sets are, and I know that I can learn the skill sets to be the most effective CEO. However, I didn't want to take the time to go and learn that because I believe in our window in solar. There's a very short window of opportunity for us to be able to capitalize on it. And so in that process of going through acquisition, I went to the lead investor and I said, hey, I think that we need to bring a new CEO in. And he asked the reasons why, and I said, because the best thing that I'm at is marketing and sales and leadership. Like, if you can put me in front of our sales team and you can let me rally the troops, teach them how to sell, and get them selling at the highest level, like that's best use and best value of my time. Like I've never created a budget. My budget was, do we have more money in the bank account this month than we did last month? That was my budget. And if we did, it was like, okay, great, let's spend money. And it was like, okay, we don't have as much money as we did last month. Okay, let's drive sales. And those are my two levers on how I made decision making on how I invest in the business. And that's all I knew. And that was like, I didn't have the education on doing it. I just knew how to go and make money. Never built a forecast, never built a budget. Never planned anything, and so it was all for me. It was just like sales, and that's how I winged building the company. It was I winged it, all of it. But
you got lucky.
A lot of intuition, trusting myself, having the courage to trust myself and believe myself. Like sometimes when you think it's the right decision, don't doubt yourself. Like just go with it. Like there's something guiding you. Right? Like you get that gut feeling in your stomach on like, I think I should do this, or I don't think I should do this. I listen to that a lot. I never thought about or worried or concerned myself on what other people thought of me ever. It was like, if I thought it was the right thing, like I'd rather fail on my own decision than fail because somebody told me not to do something. And like I listened to them. So I'd rather, like if I fuck up, I want it to be a Moe fuck up. I don't want it to be a Danny fuck up or a Jim fuck up. I want it to be a Moe fuck up. Because then I can own my shit. I don't want to point and blame because then what are you? You're just a victim.
Right.
So I just wanted to own everything. And so, yeah, I totally winged the whole entire build out of my company. I just, in my head it was like sales cures all. Revenue beats everything. Don't worry about the expense. Focus on the revenue. Like your target has to be the income, right? Like who cares about the expenses? Like focus on income. If I can just get that income so high, like everything else will figure itself out. And that's kind of how I built it.
Even if you're spending and going into the negative?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, for sure. I mean, you have to spend to build, right? Like you're like, would you rather have a business that has like 100 grand in expenses or 10 million in expenses?
I mean, if I could afford the 10 million, I'll take it.
Yeah, I mean, why?
Because obviously I'm doing more revenue.
Fuck
Company's
yes.
worth more.
Absolutely, right? So like, I would rather have a business, like it's way sexier to say that you got like, a 9-figure company than to say you have a 6-figure company.
Even if you're making more. I know people who are making
for sure
6 figures, like highly profitable.
For sure, but then what can you do when you have 9 figures worth of revenue? You can then clean up your expense. Like you can clean that up.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
You like, but like, there's not much cleaning you can do when you got 6 figures of income. Like, there's not much more you can save on the expense.
Yeah.
It's like you're already pretty
Even
damn.
If you're 99% profit, you're still only making 100K.
Yeah, exactly, right. So, yeah, it was always a focus on revenue. That was and that's why we brought in a great CEO. Like he's a partner of ours. Love our CEO. Incredible businessman. He's built and sold multiple companies. Worked Princeton graduate. Served in the Army, led a platoon. Just great individual. Knows how to administer a business. Super organized. Knows how to staff. Knows how to hire. Knows how to forecast and budget. Just a great administrator. And he complements me really well because he does all the things that I can do, but I'm not good at. And he's remarkable at it, and I know I'm remarkable at sales and building sales teams and building people. And so I get to play in my lane. And so I feel more free. I have more time. I'm like, yeah, that's just where it's at right now with our company. And we're building some remarkable stuff right now. I'm super excited about it.
Cool. So, so your company, it wasn't another company that bought it. It was a company that invested into it as part of their fund, or their.
Yeah. So it's a special purpose vehicle. It was a group of individuals that came in and lumped money in together to come in and acquire the organization. And the main lead of that company, he already built another solar company, installation company, and he saw our sales. He didn't have the sales that we had, like internal sales, and he was really outstanded by our culture and our people. And so he said, okay, we have the people, we have the sales, we have the culture. If we build the installation leg of this organization, because he already did that before, he's like, let's just build the installation leg on this. We're going to be able to create massive enterprise value with this organization. So switch from sales only platform, where we only book a portion of the revenue, to now booking the entire revenue as an vertically integrated installation company. So we do sales and installs all in-house. And so he already did that, so he has experience in doing that. I have the experience in sales, bring the two together and build something much more valuable.
That's cool.
Thanks for checking out this short clip from the full podcast I did. If you want to see another clip, go ahead and click the link right here. Or if you want to see the full podcast, you can click the link right here and check it out.